Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, episode number, where are we at? 545? I think that's right. I don't know. I that's what I put here on the thingy uh to count it. I think it's 545, but who's keeping count? Yeah, I was thinking of no, what was I doing today? I had work. It was an okay day. And that's pretty much it. I was playing a game earlier and I was recording it. It was actually a real scary game. But my computer started fucking overheating. I guess playing it while like recording it, and it didn't get any of the recording. I was like, fuck. It wasn't like that long of a recording, anyways. It was a fun game though. I wouldn't mind playing it again. What's it called? Uh, can't you remember? I don't know. I'll get a stream of it up, but I like started cleaning up my computer because I just have a bunch of video files on here. Video killed my fucking laptop. Oh, oh, video killed my fucking laptop. Oh wait. Ow, ow, ow. How's that part go? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Do, no, no, oh, oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, no, no, no. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. Yeah, so I was doing that and editing out some other stuff. The weekend, you'll see some streams of gameplay of me playing indie games, which it's fun, but it's also like this one game I was playing. I did this one called Summer House, right? I can't remember. It'll show up in my thing, but it was a cute game, real chill, real relaxing, real fucking great, like calm, zen, everything. Great game. And then you had another game called Sulfur that I just could not beat, and I'm so like defeated about it, like so pissed. And I just kept playing it for hours because I was determined to win. Like that other game I was playing, fucking Deathbound. I was like, no, I gotta beat at least the demo. I gotta at least beat the demo. Could not fucking beat the demo, and had like 5 6 hours of footage, and I fucking edited down to like 45 minutes of me just fucking losing over and over again. It's pretty entertaining, but it'll come out I think Sunday. But the Sulfur demo was still good. It's fun. It really is. I could not fucking beat it for the fucking life of me. But yeah, other than that, I did win a couple parlays today, so I won some cash there. That was good. It was a decent day. Decent day. Very decent. One more day, and then I'm off the what? I'm off Sunday, Monday, but I got recording to do for the That's All Kayfabe podcast on Mondays. Check it out. That's All Kayfabe. Available anywhere podcasts are available. And then I got a lot of schoolwork to do, which I'm just gonna do all that shit fucking Sunday and then sleep all day Monday, probably. I don't know. Anyways, let's check out the news here. Because I got a little bit of. I'm just gonna do Twitter news today. Let's try that because I couldn't find any really real news. This is all Twitter news, so this is all just people posting shit. So take it like you know as you want because it's just like shit I see on my algorithm and I'm interested in it. I guess, right? But let's see. So here's a Twitch streamer living their life as a dog. They sleep in a crate and uses the bathroom outside. And as you can see, this chick here, kind of a pretty girl. She's got dog ears. She's got a muzzle. Um, one of those cones they have around them whenever they have an injury, and so she's really like throwing all the accessories on there for being a dog. She has a collar. I don't know why she does have a shock collar. 20-inch blades on the Impala. She does have a lot of chains that are dog paws. Uh, and then here it says the Twitch streamer explained her whole situation on the Australian radio program, The Kyle and Jackie O Show, and the hosts were downright baffled. This Twitch streamer identifies as a dog. and I believe she said her name is Meow, as in like a cat, but she identifies as a dog. But then again, I don't know how you would communicate that because 'cause you're a dog. Like, how do you dogs excuse me. Dogs don't talk. They bark, you know? Sorry about that. It's coughing. Everybody loves coughing on a podcast. Um, yeah, Scooby Doo talks with like R's, like he's retarded. But yeah, I don't know how you can still identify as a dog but communicate with other humans. That doesn't make sense unless you're talking to like Caesar Milan, because he can fucking whisper in that bitch's ear. He'll be like, "You're gonna fucking make me a sandwich, you stupid bitch." And then it go like with the little whip right at her neck or whatever he does. He's a pimp though. Let's go to the next news here. I got a little audio here with this. So, Dead by Daylight, they released a new creature, or what is it called? The enemies on Dead by Daylight. Uh, they're known as the Unknown. And so I remember when I saw this trailer for them, and I was like, "Oh, that's creepy! Oh my god!" Didn't really think much of it. They I like when they do original characters. It's interesting. It's cool when they do name licensed characters, but it's a fun game to watch people play. Anyways, there's shit going around that apparently Dead by Daylight hired a transgender woman to voice this character and didn't show them the design of the character. They just got her to voice it, didn't have a design for it. Once the voice was recorded, gameplay of the creature was released for a creature called the Unknown, which is a deformed mutant in a skirt that appears to have hung itself. And let's look at the audio here for this. If it loads up, let's see. That's fun too on a podcast when things don't load up. It was just loading up a second ago. Do I have to reload it? It was literally just loaded up. Here we go. So the person who did do the voice, that trans woman, she tweets out a tweet that says regarding my recent viral witch hanging, I voiced the character the unknown in Dead by Daylight. At the time of the voicing, it was a great experience. I was told at the time I was voicing the character and there was no model, and that the creature was supposed to be amorphous, which has no gender, has really no nothing. It's just a fucking creature, right? They had no model design before I recorded my line, so it's my assumption that the design team took my medical history, my ability to use multiple voices as an opportunity to create character models that encapsulate my medical history as trans and capitalize on catering to the transphobic community. I was tricked into voicing a stereotype. Since yesterday, I've been virally harassed for being trans by thousands of people since yesterday. Many folks in the trans community are up in arms over this, and rightfully so. I feel that reparations from the team that deliberately tricked me is the only logical next choice of action. I am so upset, so infuriated that people are comparing trans people to these clearly transphobic character skins. And let's so if you're looking at the character and if you're just listening, whatever.
What is all about?
So I'm listening to the character, watching it. So the character, okay, is in a skirt. It looks like just an older woman in a skirt, right? And people or like that chick is or dude, whatever that amorphous creature, the transgender person, are saying that clearly this is a transgender person that hung themselves because of the long neck, and that it's stereotyping that transgender people are a targeted community that, commits suicide, right? A lot of reaching here, a lot of reaching. Here is readers adding context to the comment. The appears to have hung itself is speculation based on nothing. There is no mention of hanging in its lore. The unknown does not wear a skirt in its default design. That is a cosmetic in the store. Also important to note, it wears clothes of any gender to mimic humans. What do you know? There's context to that, and people just like to fucking try to touch their um what is it? Try to touch their elbow with their thumb and reach around, really do a reach. What is that saying? Try to lick your elbow with your, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this character looks nothing. I didn't get any transgender vibes at all from this character. I just thought it was a old lady in a dress. But whenever they say it mimics what other people, so maybe it's just a creature trying to look human, right? Kind of like that old lady in that devil movie with fucking the M Night Shyamalan in the elevator, where it's just like an old lady, but it's the devil or whatever, right? So I don't know, whatever. It's silly. Next here on the docket, Mike Tyson is facing Logan Paul on Netflix, I think, and I think I talked about this before. I'm hoping this isn't like a pay-per-view type thing where you have to have Netflix and then you have to pay into a paywall of Netflix, because I'm already paying like what I just did my Netflix. It's like 24 bucks, 26 bucks a month. And that's because I get like the extra screens, I get the 4K, even though I don't even know if I'm taking advantage of that. I have a 4K TV, but whatever. Uh, I like to be fancy, right? Whatever. I love to pay extra, but so Mike Tyson's gonna fight, what is his name? Jake Paul? Is that what it is? I think it's, yeah, Jake Paul. And we see him training here. So let's see Mike Tyson train.
One more. Day three. You still want to fuck with me?
I don't know, man. Like Mike Tyson, he he's got a reputation, right? Like to uphold. And I think if he, you know, loses this fight or gets a draw or whatever, it better be because there's either a fix in the fight, right? He throws the fight because he's getting paid a shit ton of money, um, or Jake Paul's just better than him, which I highly doubt. Because look at him, like if you've seen him in the Ip Man, the IP Man, the Ip Man, the third one, he's fucking like hard. He's older. Mike Tyson's pretty old right now, and he's going hard. I don't know if you were just listening right now, but you saw that video. He's like, "Fuck that! I'm like," he probably sold it too. Like before, Jake Paul fucking challenged him. He probably had a cane and everything, trying to look old. And he's like, "All right, I challenge you, Mike Tyson. I choose you, Mike Tyson." And Mike Tyson just threw the cane, fucking popped his back, and he's like, "I'm ready to fucking go." And now he's training like he's fucking my age, because I can't. No, I can't do that shit. My fucking feet cramp up if they stay a certain way. So like I hope he wins for the sake of just like defeating the big heel that is Jake Paul. But either way, Jake Paul's gonna get a big payday for it. Real huge, whether he wins or lose. Hopefully Mike Tyson like beats his ass. I hope it's not close either. I hope he just beats the shit out of him. Like, I hope there's a death in the ring. I hope we see an execution live on Netflix. where it has to fucking go off the broadcast. It'd be fucking great. He just it's all legal because it's in the ring. Um, Next year on the docket, here's a video. It says, "Have you ever seen car jitsu?" And let's watch the video here.
Davidson immediately defends his seatbelt, but Leroy gets it unbuckled first and is now in mount. Q has his seatbelt all the way around the carotid.
So
Leroy
these
Davidson prides
guys
himself on fast
are
seatbelt
doing MMA,
chokes,
but
and it
in a
looks as if that's
car.
his plan. Oh, he's in a bad spot. Q Davidson is completely cut off from oxygen. He's got Leroy Davis in his lap in the passenger seat. And this, my friends, looks like a crime in progress. Oh, and somehow Q Davidson has removed the seatbelt from his throat and he slid a knee in to create some space here. He needs to get out from under Leroy Davis, who has got the seatbelt against his throat again. Leroy Davis, very creative, very inventive, and at Car
The
Jitsu Championship, he
referees.
calls himself the seatbelt assassin. Q Davidson is very wily. He's hard to submit, but it's been done, and this is the unthinkable.
Okay, so we're just listening, and you could kind of hear the commentator going. They start in different seats, the passenger and the driver's side, and they do MMA, but they try to essentially submit each other. And this first dude's strategy, known as the seatbelt assassin, his strategy was to unbuckle his own belt first and then use the opponent's seatbelt to choke him out. And that's essentially what won him the bout, was that he choked out the other dude, the passenger, with the seatbelt, and the guy had to tap out. And I just find this a little it's what's the word? Creative. I'll say that because I've seen other like weird types of, fucking MMA type thing, like the pillow fighting shit that was just so boring. They've had the 3 versus 1 and 1 versus 5 and shit, which is pretty exciting in Spain. Uh they've had the slap fights, I watch a lot of street beefs, so there's a lot of random MMA shits that are just like, okay. Even there's even like chess boxing where you like box for a round and then you stop and you play a game of chess or whatever. So kudos to try to do something new, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem fair when one person's on the passenger and one's on the driver, because one person's automatically like in southpaw, you know? You would have to be like facing each other forward to have it more fair than being left to right and right to left. That doesn't seem fair. Unless you're southpaw, in which case I think the passenger side would benefit you. But I'm not a analyst for car, you know, uh MMA or car jitsu, whatever it's being called. Lastly, here on the news, Elijah Wood is playing Green in the Among Us show. Green is an unpaid intern and happy to be there. His task is whatever he's told. Fun fact, he's paid in pizza. And here's Elijah Wood saying, "Woohoo, so stoked to be a part of this." So they are making an Among Us show, and Elijah Wood is playing the green one, the green Among Us, the green bean. I mean, that's cool. I played Among Us for a little bit, like with my niece, and it's fun. It's a cute, fun game. It's nothing I like. Uh, am all like, oh shit, let me get on with the boys and play Among Us. It's a cute game. It's fun. I'm not good at it though. Uh, but yeah, no, it's fun to play, and it's it's Tracy. They kind of like Wood to voice Green. Like, okay, that works. I don't mind it. I approve of it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it lasts more than one season, unlike a lot of shit that goes down in the world today. But whatever. That's life, right? But yeah, you'll be seeing, you know, where we'll keep up with the podcast obviously every day. Uh, See during the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, some gaming videos, and then Monday new episode that's all kayfabe, and then Tuesday a new episode of Tits and Areolas probably. But yeah, I would want to say is that the right music? Yeah, that's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. Available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search "That's All Funny." We have another podcast with my buddy K, which said called "That's All Kayfabe." Talk about wrestling and other funny stuff. You should check that out. That's on its own podcasting. Just look for "That's All Kayfabe" anywhere podcasts are available. If you want to check out the video versions of this, check it out on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lorenzo Ariola, where we have, other videos of me playing games, other random stuff. Also do a live show on Tuesdays with the wonderful Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about a movie we watched, play a little game, have some fun. That's Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. If you want to help support the podcast, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything: bonus episodes, early episodes, ad-free episodes, deleted episodes, and it helps support the podcast. If you want to buy any merch for the podcast, check out the website www.retrohorrorinc.com, where we have t-shirts, prints, stickers, or if you want to commission some great art from a great artist, add Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram. He does all the art for the show. I want to thank you for listening. Thank my Patreon supporters. Like and subscribe. Take care.